example for partitioning. In this video, I want to give you a concrete example to show you step-by-step details from beginning to end for a one partitioning step. All right, so when we start, we use this small example. 7 elements, okay? Yeah. So these very small array. And when I show you the, details each step, I need to use different colors to represent different type of elements in this array. The pivot, so I use this blue color. Yeah. Pivot 4, value 4. Yeah. Then at the beginning, all the remaining elements, 6 elements in U region, so they are in white color at the beginning. Okay. Yeah. So then when we do the processing, we change their colors. Okay. Put them to different regions. Grow S region, grow L region, shrink U region until we get the final partition. Yeah. So let's start. Yeah. And we need to use one extra space to do the swap operation. Yeah. All right. So here, yeah, let's do the work. Here, start S region empty and L region also empty. Okay. Step 1, compare first element in the U region 2 with pivot element 4. It is less than 4, right? Smaller than 4. Okay, smaller than 4. So we should put it in S region. So we grow S region with from empty to 1 element array. Yeah. Step 2, next, yeah. So we put it in yellow color. Yeah, see? So S region, I use yellow color. So you can visually see it easily. Yeah. Step 2, element 8, compare it with pivot element 4. It is greater than P, so we put it in the L region in green color. Okay, green color. So you can see, yeah, the difference. Next step, element 7, compare it with 4. It should be in L region. So we grow L region with one more element, 7 there. Next step, element 1, compare it with pivot 4. It is less than 4, so it should be in S region. But here, when you look at the diagram, element 1 and element 2 both in yellow color, but they are separated. That's not good. We want all the elements in S region take the consecutive positions, not split 2 different places. So that's not convenient. So we need to do the change. So how do we make the move to put them, in consecutive positions? Use a swap operation. Swap element 8 and 1. How about that? Swap element 8 and 1. Okay. After that swapping, then you can see all the elements in S region take the consecutive locations. All the elements in L region also take the consecutive locations. Okay, so that idea. All right, yeah. Next step, element 3 and element 4 comparison. It is in S region. And another swap to put all elements in S region consecutive location. So swap element 7 and 3 So we get, you know, this new state, right? New state. Yeah. All right, next. Compare element 5 with the pivot 4. It is in L region, green color. You can see we finished the processing, right? We scan the whole array. We finished processing. But remember, there is the last step. The last step. We haven't put a pivot element in place. We need to put it in place. Okay? So how do we put it in place? Okay? Another swap operation. Swap operation. Okay? So which two elements do we swap? Element 8 and element 4, right? Element 8 and element 4. Okay? After that swap operation, now look at this. Pivot element 4, it is in place, right? Yeah, it is in place. The remaining other elements, they may not be in place. They may not be in place. Some elements happen to be in place, right? Like that, happen to be in place. But in general, we cannot guarantee any element other than the pivot in place. Only the pivot element must be in place after one partition step. Okay? All right. So that is all we need to do for this step. So you can see the element arrangement. So how do we move the elements in the array around from left to right? You know, the details. Yeah. But next, I also want to show you how to control the regions, S region, L region, U region, right? So we need to see that. Control the regions. Yeah. Here we use two indices to control. Very easy. Index I and index J. So another two extra spaces we can use to control these two regions, manage these two regions. For S region, we use the consecutive locations in A array index from 0 through I. L region index from I plus 1 through J to maintain these two regions in the array. Okay? All right. So, yeah. Then, when we move elements around, we need to update I, J, right? Yeah. Based on the comparison results. Okay? Yeah. All right. So, to change I and J, that corresponds to grow S region. When you increment I value, you grow S region, right? When you increment J value, you grow L region. When you do swap two elements, so then you need to do some adjustment, right? Yeah. But this kind of details, I think we can handle in our program. Okay, yeah. So I believe so that is not very difficult. So we can handle that in our program. Okay. All right. So that is our video number 4. Yeah. So let me stop here. Yeah.